we're going to start off with the plum berry smoothie. This one's actually my favorite. So you're going to need a blender. You want to start off on low when working with this, because when you put in the chopped fruit, if you start off on high, that can cause the motor to kind of bog down. You don't want to burn out your motor. So start off on low, let it slowly grind it down in smaller pieces, and then you're going to turn it up onto the high and finish blending it till it's smooth. So we're going to start off with the blueberries. And then I've got some of the Ocean Spray blueberry juice, which I absolutely love this stuff. Now most blenders have a little cup thing, measures already on the side. When I put in the 2 cups of blueberries, that's where I measure in where it says 2 cups of blueberry juice. Just take it up to the number 2 mark. Okay, like so. All right.
Why wouldn't you take it up to the number 4?
Well, for one thing, you would have more of the juice than you would the blueberries, and it's not quite the texture of an icy, but it's not tea either. This isn't something that just straight liquid. And we're going to have the berries parade in there with it, so you want to get the right consistency. Now, if it's too thick for you and you want to add more of the juice in it, feel free. If it's not thick enough, you want to use a little less juice, go ahead and try that as well. And the next thing that we're going to add is a couple of plums. And once again, the sweetness in these plums really help to bring this drink out, because they complement the blueberries pretty well. Okay. You want to cut it small enough to where you throw it in the blender, it'll be easier for it to chop. Like so. Okay. Yeah, the first time I ever did this, I was actually just a teenager. I didn't know plums had seeds in them. I never really been big on plums at that time. So I just threw it in there. Kept hearing this crunch, 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 crunch sound. Next thing I know, I have a grandmother sitting there yelling at me. It's like, all right. Like I said, start it off on low. And you'll see where it starts to slowly grind it up into smaller pieces. It only takes just a few seconds to get it that way. And you can go ahead and throw it in on high. And just a few more seconds. It's going to take about 5 to 10 seconds. Because once you see it start to foam where it's churning it up, that's when you know it's ready already. Okay. Go ahead and pour this into a canter. Now these drinks, you definitely want to let them chill down before you serve them. So give them 30 minutes if need be, but I would recommend actually about an hour for letting these really chill down good before you serve them. And that's another one of these, like I said, you can add crushed ice. Go ahead and just pour it over the crushed ice. That way you can actually serve it immediately too if you want to that way. And if you want to use these to make a milkshake, that's where you'd use just a little bit less of the blueberry juice. Cut it down to a cup instead of 2 cups. And then throw in about 4 cups of vanilla bean ice cream, and that makes a great slushy that way.